It's been such a long time since I've done this, but I'm so ready. I don't know if I really want to wear this top because I see my titties like hanging out on the side, and that's annoying, so I think I'm gonna change my top towards the exercising part of the video. Anyway, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Haley. Thank you so much for clicking to this video. It has been a really long time since I have been behind this camera, since I've posted a video. It's been about like 3 months since I posted my last YouTube video. It's been a lot going on, and I just wasn't motivated enough to post videos anymore. So now I'm back and I'm just so ready to get started and start posting the stuff that I've been wanting to share with you guys. My Instagram is pretty much where I am like most active, where I do most of my work and everything like that, like where I post some pictures and on my story. Instagram is where I'm at. And follow me at yoga.by.haily, yoga.by.haily. I'll leave that somewhere around here, but definitely go follow me because that's where I'm most active. So today's video is actually going to be a yoga video. I am really into yoga. I stretch literally every single day, and I figure the poses that I do on Instagram, people are always asking me, well, how did you do that? And how can you help? Like, how are you so flexible? So I figured I should start a series or just start posting videos on my YouTube of the stuff that I kind of like do every day. I never sit and think how I first started being flexible, so I have to bring myself back on all the beginner things it took for me to get to where I am now, and I would love to share that with you guys. So if you're trying to get flexible, if you want to just learn how to control your body, or even just, you know, do a little stretch every single day, like if you just want to learn how to get flexible, do yoga, learn poses, then these videos will be for you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because that will help alert your phone every single time I post a video. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like I was talking a lot. I didn't take a breath. That was a lot of information. So today it's just gonna be a 10-minute stretch routine. If you like to see how this goes, if you wanna learn some tips on breathing, and if you just wanna watch me just stretch, then keep on watching this video. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I hate it, and I never realize it until like after I take a picture or after I do a video, that this part, like the locket part of the necklace, is facing frontwards, and it makes me so upset because I never think about checking it before I start anything. So it's better. Throw this shirt on, and we're gonna move over to my lofts. My hair looks like it's growing. Ready for this bit? Hey. Okay, so I'm gonna walk in, and the first thing I do before I do any workout or any yoga session or any stretching session is I pick some music. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna pick some songs. Now that I have gotten that out of my system, I'm going to go into a straddle stretch. Here I go again, just shivering it off. It's okay to dance and let out all that inner whatever you got going on. Anyway, you're just gonna rock side to side just to loosen yourself up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go down to my right leg for that beginning stretch. I'm gonna hold it for a couple seconds. I'm gonna come up for a break just for a second, and then go right back down and stretch it out for a good another 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna turn around and show you guys from behind how my back alignment is and how you should kind of look when you're going down to stretch to touch your toes. Remember to keep your toes always pointed, your back straight, and really try to arch all the way over so you can feel it in your in your side. You'll feel it in your ribs, that really deep stretch. So we're going to bring it back to the front and get yourself back into the straddle stretch. You're going to get your alignment, make sure your alignment is on point. You're going to suck in your stomach, rotate your hips out, keep your toes pointed, and we're going to go straight forward and stretch in the middle. Toes pointed down, always remember that. So we're going to stretch down towards the middle and rotate side to side. Rotate your back around in circles just to get yourself comfortable enough, and push yourself as far down as you can. And we're going to hold this for a good 30 seconds. Remember to breathe through all your stretches, in and out. Try centering your thoughts and focusing on which part hurts the most, really. You want to focus on that so you can really loosen it up. Now I'm going over to the left side of my leg, and I'm really feeling that stretch along my side ribs area. When you use the opposite arm and opposite hand, you can really feel that extended stretch. We're going to hold this side again for about 15 seconds and then move on to the next step. With our legs now closed, you can stretch and touch your toes with your feet flexed and with your feet pointed. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see again how my back looks and how it looks just from the side. We're just going up and down, breathing in and out, really focusing ourselves, preparing our body for the actual yoga sequence. This was just a quick warm up to wake up your body. Okay, so now we're going to get on our back, and you can bring your feet up into butterfly pose and let your knees kind of just drop to the side. We're going to take about a couple breaths here. You can go ahead and bring your hands to your belly so you can really center your breath. You're going to feel your stomach push against your palm as you breathe in and out. Not only does this position really open up your hips, I find it pretty relaxing. Now you're going to pull your right knee into your chest. You want to hold it down to you as close as possible while your left foot is planted into the floor. You can grab the heel of your right foot and hold it down too. That helps keeping it down. Now we're going to turn and do a twist. That's crossing your right leg over your left. You can use your left hand to hold your knee down, keeping it in place. You can feel that stretch all alongside your thigh, all the way up to your butt, really. Remember to breathe in and out. Coming back to the center, now you're going to take your right leg and push it all the way straight up to the ceiling. Placing your fingers behind you can place it behind your knee, or you can place it behind your calf muscle to really push against your hands. Now what you're trying to do here is you're pushing your leg forward, but you're pulling your leg back. So you're getting resistance from both sides, and that really helps you with your stretch and helping you with your flexibility. This is a great stretch for helping you out with your flexibility in the long run. Just feeling the force of opposites, your leg being pushed one way and your arms pulling you back the other way. Now, if you can raise your arms a little bit higher, more towards your ankles, so you can pull your leg further down and get a deeper stretch. We're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bringing it down, and now we're on to our left leg. Doing the same steps, pulling your knee really close down to your chest, keeping your right heel completely planted into the floor. You can use your hand to pull in your heel of your left knee, and then we're going to take our left leg and twist it over our right leg, just like we did before. You can use your right arm to hold down your left knee as you have it in a twist. And you can take your right hand and hold down your left knee as you're in the twist. We're going to bring it back towards the center in 3, 2, 1. Again, we're going to bring our left leg up, pointed towards the ceiling, and we're going to be pushing our leg down as we're pulling our leg forward. So you're feeling the opposite friction, really. You're trying to push the leg down to the ground as you're pulling it back towards your stomach, keeping your right heel planted into the floor and breathing in and out. Keep holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you slowly release, we're going to again put our hands a little higher up towards your ankles and try to bring your leg down closer to your stomach. Now we're going to release our leg and bend both our knees in to rock up into our downward facing dog pose. So if your hamstrings are tight here, you can rock back and forth, bend your knees, and align your spine with the ceiling. You can paddle your feet back and forth just to help you get that full deep stretch down. Now you're going to take your right leg up to the ceiling and bring it at a bend as you open up your hips. This is now your 3-legged dog. Bring your right knee forward and place your foot between your hands. Let your knee hit the floor, and we're going to be in a low lunge right now. Really push down on your hips. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right knee straight, and it's going to put you at a half split position. And 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to tuck your toes down, lift your left knee off the floor into a lunge, and we're going to lift our right arm up into a simple twist. Right hand comes down, and we're going to place it right over next to your left hand, and we're going to face the wall or face the opposite direction in which you're in, and we're going to bend at the left knee, straightening your right, and we're going to rock to the other side, bending at your right knee, straightening your left leg. And we're going to do this back and forth just to open up your hips and get a really good stretch within your thighs. Come back to the middle, and we're going to walk our hands and make them parallel to our heels. I'm going to turn around so you can see both sides, but we're really just going to stretch all the way as far as back as we can, keeping our back straight. Okay, now we're going to place our hands right back in front of us, and we're going to point our toes outwards, bend our knees, and place your hands on your thighs. When you do that, you can push your knees outward as far as you can to get that really good stretch in your groin. You can twist to the left and you can twist to the right just to get that really, really good stretch. Remember to breathe in and out and keep it at a slow pace. Coming back to the center, we're going to rise up slowly, reach our arms all the way up to the sky. We're going to take a good stretch all the way up, palms together. We're going to step in, arms up, breathe in and out, reaching to the sky. Exhaling, we're going to fold down, and then we're going to go into our downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, we're going to lift our left leg now up to the sky. We're going to have it at a bent knee, and we're going to push our hips outward as far as we can. What we're doing now is repeating the same steps that we did for our right leg now to our left leg. We're going to go into a lunge. I'm going to turn to the other side because this is the other side. I'm doing my left leg, so I just rather you guys see the extended stretch from each side. Now we're going to extend our left leg into this stretch. We're going to hold it for a couple seconds. Now we're going to lift up your right knee, and you're going to take your left hand and extend it up to the sky in a left side twist. Bringing left hand down, we're going to go to a middle stretch where we're going to bend one knee and keep the other leg straight and rock back and forth to each side. Centering ourselves again, we're going to step into our lunge. That's going to step into our downward dog. The next sequence of moves is really just to wind us down from this stretch. So we're going to walk our feet to our hands, bend at the knee, reach to the sky. Fold backwards as far as you can. You really want to just open up your chest, squeeze your glutes, and push your back out when you reach backwards. We're going to bend at the knee, come down to another downward dog. Breathing in and out, you can move into a cobra, and if you have the flexibility, you could push yourself into a king cobra for just a couple seconds. Now we're going to go into child's pose, keeping your knees as far apart as you can, really opening up our hips and focusing on our breathing. Thank you so much for joining me. We're done in 3, 2, 1. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Please be a part of the family.